goal of this video is to demonstrate how to move an object using CharacterController.SimpleMove. To start out, I'm going to set up the scene by creating a 3D object, just a cube, and then turning it into a flat surface. So scale it up in the X and Z and then down in the Y. And rename it to floor. And then add another 3D object, a capsule. This will be the object that's going to get moved. Note where the blue arrow is pointing. That is actually the same direction that the blue arrow of the camera is pointing, meaning they're pointing in the same direction, so that way we'll be forward for this video. I'm going to add a component, a character controller. And then I'm going to create a C# script. I should already have one created. I'm going to open that up. And then delete the comments above the two methods. I'm going to add a few variables. First one is speed. I set that to 5. You set up a character controller, call it controller. And then lastly, a vector 3 called move direction. So in the start function, we're going to set controller equal to get component character controller, and that's going to get the character controller from the object that this script is attached to, or will be attached to. So gets character controller from object. In the update function, I'm going to say float, call it horizontal equals input.getAccess horizontal, and similarly float vertical equals input.getAccess vertical. Now for both of those values, where I'm getting horizontal and vertical from is if you go to edit, project settings, input manager, you'll see there's the first two values are horizontal and vertical, and you can see that those represent A and D for horizontal and S and W, or the arrow keys, for movement. So I'm going to set move direction equals new vector 3, horizontal for the X value, 0 for the Y value, and vertical for the Z value. Move direction times equals speed, so times it by the speed. And then finally controller.SimpleMove, and then you just give it move direction. Save that. Go back over to Unity. I need to drag the script onto the capsule object. Now you can see it's on there. Going to hit play, and now when I use WASD or the arrow keys, my character moves forward, backward, and so forth. Now if you want to be able to change the speed from the editor, you can actually go back and set the float speed to public, save it, go back to Unity, and now you can change the speed in the inspector. And that's it.